So if you are an entrepreneur who struggles with procrastination and you know that that's the only thing that is keeping you from reaching the new income goals you have, the new goals you have in general, and where you want to be. And it just feels like every single time you return to the same patterns of behavior. So you're trying to work, you sit down, you know exactly what you have to do, the needle moving tasks, the top 20% of things that generate the 80% of results. You know what you have to do and you've probably written it down. But every time you sit down to work, you just open your phone, you get distracted, you context switch, you do admin work and shallow tasks, and this cycle just repeats itself. Now, I want to ask you this very serious question. If for the last 6 months, you did not procrastinate one single bit, how much further along would you be today? Where would your revenue and income be? Where would your level of discipline and your self-image be? And how would that change how happy and content and fulfilled you are and the purpose that you live with every single day? Now, what I do is I coach people on the 3 pillars. Number 1 is dopamine rewiring. The reason why deep work feels hard is because your dopamine baseline is high, because you're doing way too many stimulating things. And with a high dopamine baseline, it's just hard to do the things that are actually going to help you get to where you want to be. Number 2 is identity shifting. The right action, the right decisions, they feel forced because your identity is not in alignment with where you want to be. And number 3 is focus mastery. You just have no systems in general, no proper planning, no proper structure for the actual deep work, for the focus, for those things that are going to get you to your income goal, that are going to scale your business, and get you to where you want to be. Now, those 3 things, especially when it comes to systems, procrastination is the absence of clarity. Every single time you have procrastinated, chances are, I'm very sure of this, you didn't have a system. You didn't really know exactly on a granular micro level what you had to do. Even the task list that you had, even the tasks you wrote down, they were pretty vague. They were not specific enough to generate actual mental momentum. And as a result, what happens there is you're just stuck in the cycle of procrastination. So those pillars I just named, dopamine rewiring, identity shifting, and focus mastery, those are the 3 reasons why you procrastinate, you can't stay disciplined for long enough, and also why consistency feels so hard. So if you know how much procrastination is holding you back from scaling your business and building the life you don't need to escape from as an entrepreneur, then this message and this video is for you. I myself, I'm an entrepreneur and I have struggled with focus. I have struggled with just setting the right systems and even seeing myself as a person who deserved more income and more success. And I've also coached many people on that exact same thing. And the answer is simple. The solution is simple, but it's just not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it, but it's not easy. But it is simple. You know exactly what you have to do. You're just not doing it consistently enough to scale. It is not a problem with you. It is not a personal problem. It is just a systems problem. You just need that level of guidance, that accountability, that is going to create the pressure that forces you to focus. And now my mentor actually left me with this quote: your level of success never exceeds your level of discipline. And now when I heard that, that just rung true in all areas, because I realized that the only reason why I wasn't at the level I wanted to be at was just because discipline. I was just not the disciplined version of myself that deserved that next level of success, that next level of growth. And I realized that even if I did get the things that I'm now praying for, the level of success, the revenue, the income, the milestones that I set for myself, even if I did get them right now, I am not the person who is capable of handling that success. And that's exactly why I don't have it, because number 1, I don't think that I deserve it on a subconscious level. And number 2, I just don't think that I can handle it when it comes. And this all happens on a subconscious level. So to recap this video, the reason why you procrastinate is not because you have poor discipline. It's not because you're lazy. You are a hard worker. You have the ambition, you have the drive, and that's why you show up every single day. It's not because you're lazy, it's because of these 3 things. So with dopamine rewiring, we focus on lowering your dopamine baseline with the right dopamine protocols. Essentially making your life a lot easier, making it easier for you to focus, to do the right habits, and to stay consistent. Number 2, identity shifting. There are many subconscious beliefs that just hide behind the curtains, sabotage you essentially from achieving your goals, from being more disciplined, from putting in better work. And number 3 is focus mastery. Essentially, you need those systems around being able to focus, especially in such a distracted world like the one we live in today. Everything is designed to distract you immensely. Notifications, your phone, context switching, emails, tabs, and all this stuff. Like, no wonder it is so hard to focus. And you need focus to build your business. You need to focus on something, on one task at a time, for hours at a time, so you can get on to the next one and the next one and just get so much done. But focus is so hard in a distracted world, but deep work, the ability to accomplish deep work every day consistently, is a superpower. So those are the things I help you with on a one-on-one basis. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're just tired of procrastinating and you know that what's stopping you from getting to that level you want to be in 3 months and 4 months is just simply a few key switches, and it is procrastinating. So if that sounds like you, click the link in the description below to apply for the Discipline Mentorship.